the woman that I am today. And then she said something that resonated with me as well. And I felt really, really bad, which is why the title of this video was that we owe Drea an apology, me in particular. She said that Black women are not protecting each other. And she said that Black women are more advocates for R. Kelly than anybody else that she has to go up against. And she was like, they are mean, they are nasty, they are judgmental, they are disrespectful, and they do everything in their power to diminish her instead of support her, right? And when she said that, it made me kind of flinch because I have been very, very judgmental of people in these type of situations. And am I judging harshly? I don't feel I am. And am I judging with malicious intent? I don't feel I am. But I am judging because I have a lot of questions surrounding how you got into it, what you did when you was in it, where was everybody else, why you didn't do this. And what she did a good job of explaining is that this is not just something has happened to me. Let me just get up and fix it. It's not easily fixed. Because if it was, I would never fucking been in it. She said, so it's a lot of factors that go into being abused. She was like, and people think that it's easy when, forget about the physical piece, the psychological piece is so damaging to you. She spoke about something, and she called it, I want to say that's a little further down in my notes, but I'll say it now because I remember it. It's called the caged puppy syndrome. That's what she called it. And she was like, because she was talking about how you could really, really get in trouble if you broke one of his rules. And she was like, the caged puppy syndrome is like if you get a dog, right? And you put it inside the cage and you beat it and you yell at it and you do all these things to tell them to stay in the cage. They know that there's some repercussions if they leave the cage. She said, you can go and open the cage and leave it open and be telling the dog they could get out, but they're so afraid of the repercussions that you have already enforced on them that even though the door's open and they can just walk out the cage freely, they still are afraid to do it. And I'm not gonna lie, it brings tears to my eyes right now. It brought tears to my eyes when she said it. It brought tears to my eyes when she said it, because when I'm there questioning about how you got in this and what happened, and where was everybody, how you was able to leave this time and you ain't leave that time, I felt the guilt of me now asking all of these questions as though, and to some degree, it's the abuse, this the person that's being abused fault, when it's not my fault. I honestly do not know what to do, and the things that I've tried is not working. So when she said that, I was like, wow, although I'm not the type of person to get down in people comments and say nasty things, and more than likely I probably won't say anything nasty, period, but I was very, very inquisitive and and wanting to know like why and who or what, and and to some degree, I'm not even gonna lie, not even believing the person, because it's like, so wow, it was that easy this time, but not this easy. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like when she spoke about those Black women that I could be classified as one of them. And that really, really had me reevaluate how I look at these women that have been abused, especially because I've never been in that predicament. So it's also me now sitting high and looking low because you've never been there, Khadija. So how dare you now act as though you know what the person is going through, right? So that part really, really made me sad. I'm like, wow, she did